So just before, well, like my last question really before we hand over to audiences, you did a TED Talk a while back, I think it's 2 years ago, potentially. I think so. I remember because we were hanging out with you the night before, and you were like, right, I'm off to do a TED Talk now, after not very much sleep. The name of the TED Talk, which we also used in the title for this event, was "The Future is Polyrhythmic." And I'm interested in why, if you do think that the future of music is polyrhythmic, is this a direction that music needs to be going in? Is that because of the effects on the brain, consciousness? What can that do for us? Okay,
well, the reason I think is because the idea of multi-tempo music is more a sort of discovered thing rather than an invented thing. It's just waiting to be discovered. It's the logical next step. Because, you started off, as I mentioned in the TED Talk, I don't know if anyone's seen it. But I started off mentioning how harmony, had the appreciation of harmony grew more complex over the centuries. And there was a time when that was about as distant as you'd want to get. And that was considered a strong dissonance back in the 900s or whatever. I don't know when it is exactly. And then as we go up the years, more and more complex harmonies come about. And I think the same will be true of multi-tempo music, because already now, everyone's comfortable with hearing 3/2 and 4/3. We're just used to hearing them, they're kind of culturally normal. And you wouldn't even go, well, that's weird, you just could hear it's rhythmically interesting. But 5s and 7s haven't really been culturally normalized at all. And there's a whole other kind of flavor that you get with having the ratio of 5 against the ratio of 5 against 3. It's a whole other kind of untapped, fertile land.
And you think not only in the listener, but also obviously in the player, this can this has an effect. This has a change. It alters the state of consciousness.
Yeah, I think, and I hope so. I've noticed it myself. The doing the polyrhythms is this certain very, very pleasurable stretch that I feel in my brain. It's akin to the yoga stretch when you stretch your muscles, but it feels like this stretch. And then afterwards, my brain feels a little bit wider. I feel I appreciate all the things I love in life as a slightly more high definition. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. More real.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, who knows if that's just coincidence? It could just be that as you get older, that happens. Yeah.